Bodyworks, and this is Roxy. You can say hi, Roxy. We've got a thunderstorm going on in the background. So today's video is going to be yin and 10. So we're going to be doing yin yoga in 10 minutes or less. I know a lot of you love the yin yoga, but you just don't want to commit to the longer classes. So this is yin for posture. This will help anyone with their chest and their hips. So go ahead and jump into something comfortable and let's get started. All right, guys, so let's get started. Sitting up nice and tall, relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. Make sure you're not clenching your jaw. And find your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And we're going to use our inhales to relax us and help us find peace. And our exhales to let go of any stress, any tension, and to ground us. So a couple more breaths just like this, finding stillness. And last breath here. When you're ready, bring your hands heart center, prayer position. Go ahead and dip that chin to the chest if it's comfortable and blink the eyes open when you're ready. And let's start with our first pose. This is going to be fish pose. So I have 2 blocks here. You can use hardback books or a foam roller or roll up a towel. So the basic is the lowest height. You can even use 1 block instead of 2, completely up to you. And so you're just making a T with these. You want the bottom block to be about at the bottom of your shoulder blades. And so keep those knees bent until you get comfortable, or you might want to keep them bent the whole time. You can straighten them out, but you really have to do what feels good for you. So you should feel an opening in the chest. If you're really not feeling much of an opening or stretch, then you can take this up to the next level. So that would just be a little bit higher. Again, the blocks at the base of the shoulder blades are about there. And you'll have to really fidget with this a little bit and see where it feels the best. So you can leave your knees bent the whole time if you want to. You can even rest the knees, the inner knees together. And that just kind of helps stabilize them so you can relax your body. Otherwise, if it's comfortable, you can take your legs out long. And again, finding your breath. Sometimes that's the hardest part in yin, is being still and letting gravity actually help you in the pose. So really breathing here. Expanding your chest and your ribs on the inhales. And bringing that belly button in towards the spine on your exhales. Making any micro adjustments you need to so you're nice and comfy. If you've gone up to the highest height and now you're rethinking that, you can always go back to the beginner level. Yoga is all about the pose for your body. It's not about what I'm doing on this video or what other people are doing. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and in your own pose. So serving that breath. And if you find your mind wandering off, you can count your breaths. So inhale and exhale would be 1. And see how many breaths you can take until the end of this pose. Almost done. Keep breathing. All right, and one final breath. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and start bending one knee and the other. And then scooching those elbows underneath you so that it can push you up into a seated position. And then we're going to move one block, but keep one handy and lay all the way down. So this is a bridge pose. We're going to start with the beginner. So we're going to lift through the heels, lift the pelvis up, and then place the block widthwise. So we want this underneath the sacrum, so not the low back. You can put your arms wherever it feels comfortable, cactus arms or down by your sides. Again, this pose, you can keep your knees bent or you can take them long. Whatever feels good for your body. And find your breath. Get your wiggles out. If you're feeling this in your low back, you can always bend your knees and then lift the pelvis up towards the sky and then replace the sacrum down on the block. If you're feeling any tension in your neck, you can bring your hands down by your sides instead of cactus arms. So you want to tilt the chin towards the chest just a little bit. This just elongates the neck. And just hang out and find your breath. Inhaling deeply into the belly. And exhaling and just melting into this block. Letting gravity do all the work. If you're feeling uncomfortable in any way, go ahead and make those micro adjustments. Otherwise, I want you to sink a little deeper, both physically sinking into the block in the mat, and mentally. Relax your mind, relax your thoughts. Count your breaths. You're doing great. Keep breathing.
And when you're ready, you can take one knee and then the other, and then lift through the heels and remove the block. And now we're coming in to Shavasana, our final resting pose. This is when we surrender to the breath, surrender to the practice, and we just be still. And this is where I'm going to leave you. Try and stay here as long as you can. Namaste.